Hey, hey, hey. How y'all doing? Okay, it is Good Friday, and I am happy to be here, to be back, to be well, to be healthy. Happy Good Friday. Happy Good Friday. Whew. Trouble in my soul. Trouble in my soul. Trouble in my soul. Hey, I'm gonna keep on moving on. Trouble in my soul. Troubles in my heart. I'm gonna keep on moving on. He is risen, the sun. Now don't y'all laugh at me, but I had to sing that because the last couple of days, I haven't been feeling well the last couple of days, but I am grateful to be here, and I wanted to hop on with you all for a little while and do this free masterclass with you. So I hope that everybody is enjoying themselves over this spring holiday. Easter is coming up soon, and today is Good Friday. As always, good news when it's Good Friday. So I'm going to see if some of our community will join us, and then we will get started. Mm, 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 mm. So when you have I don't even know how to explain it. um but it's really a change of season. It's a change of weather always, but it's definitely a change of season. And I want to talk about that, particularly in your life and in your business, the change of season, and just talk on some things that can help you to be able to move forward, some effective strategies. Yes, 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 yes. So, whether you're joining live or catching the replay, again, this is the free masterclass. Hi, Lynn. How are you doing? How's the baby doing? A beautiful baby. Happy Good Friday. And Lynn says, keep shining. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. So in this free masterclass, if you're joining live or catching the replay, I want to talk about the good news, right? The good news, the good news, the good news. So I just want to give a disclaimer that, if you're not spiritual, you don't have to be religious, but if you're not spiritual, then this free masterclass is not for you, because I am going to, I'm going to share the good news and talk about it, and talk about how you can, use it in your life and in your business. Lynn says, thank you. She's awesome. Many blessings to you and yours. That's great. That's great. That's great. They are so wonderful when they're little and when they're growing, and you get to see all the little milestones when they start walking and all the little things they start doing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Amazing. So the first thing that I want to say that it's been weighing on my heart. And I'm just gonna say it is that the good news is old news. It's nothing, it's nothing. It's not new. That's what I want to say. Is it's not new. The good news is old news, because it said that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, right? So a lot of people think that, our faith and this Good Friday is something that's new, that it's, roughly 2,000 years old or however many thousand years old, and that it's new, but it's not. It is the good old news. And I've been holding on to this for a long time, for too long. So I just want to shed some light that, you know, it says that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. That's in John 1 and 1. And then you go down a little bit further, John 1 and 14 says, and see, I'm going to make sure I read this because, I'm not perfect and I don't have the word memorized, but it says the Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. So if the Word became flesh, which people who believe and are celebrating Easter, believing that Jesus rose in 3 days. He died and he rose in 3 days, but he came to become flesh. So this Word is saying that he was always there, right? And if you believe, you know that he was with God and he's a part of God. And, just because he became flesh and dwelt among us, it didn't mean that the good news is new news. It's old news. And let me break it down a little bit further. I'm not a preacher, but again, I've been holding on to this for a long time and it's been put on my heart to share. But what happens is, God he's the good old news, right? And he let us do things on our own for a long time. He gave us free will. He gave us everything that we needed. Dominion over the earth, the animals, and everything, right? But he saw that we were struggling. He saw that we were struggling to get to our breakthrough. So he, being the generous, kind, gracious, merciful God that we believe in and we love and, we worship and praise every single day, hopefully not just Sunday, but he decided that he was going to come and dwell among us, that he would give us a different way so that we didn't have to do everything on our own and figure it out. Back in the old days where people had to do rituals and sacrifice, blood offerings, and if you didn't come right before him in the temple, you would die. You would literally die. So you had to do all these things. We had to be perfect. We had to get it right. It was no nonsense. We didn't have a right to lay in our bed and say a prayer or decide if we were going to go to church on Sunday or say words to him in our car, talk, however you worship and commune. We didn't have that. And so I just wanted to make that point before I got into this masterclass in saying that, the good news is old news because he was around. Christ was here with God in the very beginning when there was nothing, when there was void. And so that's the word. That's the word that, most of us who celebrate Easter and Good Friday, this holiday, that's what we know and believe. Yeah, I definitely agree, Lynn. I'm glad that we had a freedom to worship how we desire as well. Because, people, there's different cultures and there's different faiths, even within the Christian belief. And people have a right to that. And even for, people who aren't Christian, they have a right to their faith as well. But I agree with you. I'm glad that we have the freedom to worship how we desire. And that's why he decided on, however many millions of years are, exponential, because time is God is greater than time. I definitely believe, like, he created time and he's old. So whenever he had written that plan that he was going to come in the flesh so that he could create this new law for us so that we could worship however we want to, and whatever that means for you and your family, whatever it means for me and my family. And so this is the good news that I wanted to share, was that, you know nothing is new under the sun to God. He knew that we would need the extra help, that he knew that we would need this extra help to break through. And so that's why he came. But I just wanted to really make that bigger point, with my long rant, and say that this good news is not new news, if that makes any sense. But if you don't get it, and and you need to go to church and talk to your preacher, then go to church and talk to your preacher about it, and be like, this chick on here named Alicia Buchanan, she was saying that this good news is not, it's not new news, and explain this to me. So if you need to go to church on Easter Sunday, go to church on Easter Sunday and get an explanation and talk to your pastor about it. But that's what he put in my heart to share with you all, because, I keep hearing from different spaces and different times throughout my life where people be like, Christianity is this new religion. It's not a new religion. It may be a new relationship for some people, because that's what I believe is all about your faith and your relationship. Whether you choose to worship in a church or you choose to worship in your bed in your pajamas and live stream, whatever you choose to do, it's not something that's new. So let me get on with the free masterclass and share some more good news with you all. And so, in saying all of that, I want to share this masterclass about your breakthrough. Your breakthrough, right? Because, just like, and bear with me, go with me on this, walk with me, and really open your heart and your mind into what it is that I'm saying. Really open your heart and minds to what it is that I'm saying, and have an understanding spirit in what it is that I'm sharing. And what I'm sharing is that the plan was already written. And so, just like in your life and in your business, you are ready to share your message with the world, but you're just trying to figure out how to get started. How do I get started with sharing my message with the world so that I can reach thousands? Some of you all even aspire to reach millions of people with your message. And that's great. That's great, right? To dream big and to have, this abundant mindset that you could reach and impact that many people. Because honestly, some of you all are going to literally save thousands, if not millions of people's lives. And that's the truth. Because each and every one of us was put here to do something. We were called and created to do something great, to help each other. That's our purpose. That's what I believe our purpose is. There are other things underneath that, but the bigger, broader goal is that we're each put here to serve each other. That's our ultimate purpose. And so whether your gift is teaching, preaching, healing, prophesying, I may be missing one of them, but whatever your gift is, there's a way that you can do that and reach thousands, if not millions of people and save lives. And you can do that through your book, right? Your book is a breakthrough for somebody else out there who is struggling with some kind of circumstance in life, and you're going to inspire them to take action and transform their life and transform their business. That's what your book is going to do. And so someone is waiting for this breakthrough so that you can impact these thousands, if not millions of people. Literally. If that's the desire in your heart, then your book is going to do that. And so I say all of that to say that there is hope in being able to write your book as well. Because, just like there's nothing new with the good old news that I was talking about earlier, is that writing your book is not difficult. It doesn't have to be difficult process. But that's why I'm here to help. And so the number one thing that I wanted to share is the number one reason why you may be struggling with writing your book is you may have not faced the fears of your past, right? Because just like somebody is waiting for your breakthrough, you have to break through the fear of your past in order to get your book done. You have to do that in order to get your book done. Nothing new under the sun, right? Nothing new. The good news is that there's help. There's help for you to be able to write your best-selling book so that you can, help save thousands, if not literally millions of people's lives who are waiting for those transformations in their life and in their business. To share with them the wisdom, the experience, the knowledge, and your expertise, right? That's going to help them to get to the transformation that they are waiting for and praying for. It's your birthright. It was part of the plan. I believe that it was part of the plan, the divine plan, just like it was the divine plan of God to come here in the flesh so that we will be here on this Good Friday, getting ready and ready to celebrate Easter. But I believe it was a part of his divine plan as well, and your birthright for you to share your story so that you can make your impact, live out your purpose, and transform the lives of thousands and thousands and millions of people, right? And so some of you all want to make such a big impact that it's going to be your bestseller, right? This may be your first bestseller, or you may be on the path of breaking through to your next bestseller. There's hope, right? There's hope. Because the first bestseller book, right, is, to me, in my opinion, is the Bible. That's the word that it has transcended and transformed lives for millions of years, like millions of billions of trillions, however many years. since the founding of this place we call Earth. Excuse me. So, you know, I share that because another stereotype is that Black people don't read. And if you think about that, then to me, that's contradicting what we already know is not true. Is because Black people do read. We read our Bibles. Again, I believe that's the #1 bestseller. Is the word, is the Bible. It's your faith. You know, it's what you reference to help transform your own life and seek direction, and seek those breakthroughs in your life. So people are going to read your story, and it's going to transform lives for many, 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 many years. Your breakthrough is going to leave a legacy for generations, for however long you desire it to. But somebody out there is waiting for what it is that you have to share, right? Somebody is waiting, literally waiting for what you have to share. Somebody's waiting for that breakthrough. And it may have taken you a considerable amount of time, maybe years, or you may have been working at trying to put together your bestseller book for months or even weeks. So I came in to share this good news with you, and I wanted to announce my breakthrough masterclass. My breakthrough masterclass to help you get your book done in 30 days. 30 days, right? Doesn't that sound exciting? 30 days to get your book done so that you can make this impact on thousands, if not millions of lives, that you can transform, transcend beyond, generations. Your book is going to leave a legacy even after you die, because people are going to read your book. Black people are going to read your book, and people from other cultures, they are going to read your book. Yes, my brother and sister, they are going to read your book. So I wanted to come in. I hear my family in the background calling me. So I'm going to end on this high note and share with you this breakthrough masterclass to get your book done in 30 days. I'm going to post the link in this video. bit.ly, bit/. We got pizza. That's awesome. Pizza. /masterclass.
I got pizza.
You got pizza?
Yeah. And you all got pizza. It's Saturday.
That's awesome. Yeah. Masterclass first edition. You see that? I got a little senile for a moment. bit.ly/masterclass first edition. Breakthrough masterclass. Get your book done in 30 days. Get your book done. All right, y'all. So stay blessed and encouraged. I'll see you on the flip side. Take care. Happy Good Friday. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace.